Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about Division 2 and how I can provide tips and tricks for all those who are playing Division 2 with the Game Pass that just launched 2 months ago. So, I have been learning a lot about Division 2 and I'm going to share these clips and videos with you in this video right here, right now. Now, I've been grinding Division 2. As you can see, I'm level 70 on my watch. I just started and I've been playing this on and off, and I have been playing this as a grinding game, and now I'm taking this seriously into grinding this game. Now, with that being said, alright, the one thing that I learned off of my previous clan that I was in a division, tip number one, control points, the harder the difficulty, the quicker they get taken control of, and the rating of it will go up. So the harder you play, the difficulty the control points will be. But the yield of the loot will be better each difficulty you go up. Challenging is the best, heroic is the hardest, which I don't know people that many people that do heroic, but challenging is the best. Right now I'm working on hard building myself up to challenging. So that is tip number one. Alright, tip number two. If you go into your inventory, right here, there is a tinkering station button. By clicking your left button next to your Xbox home screen, you can bring up your tinkering, expertise, tinkering, and the library. This is very helpful if you're not at the White House. You can tinker yourself away, and if you're on the raid, you can soon upgrade your equipment and gear from anywhere in the world. All right. Tip number three. Grinding your gear level to 10 is pretty easy just by playing the game. But if you want to grind more gear for that proficiency level and grind the gear for that, your best chance for that will be Countdown. Countdown is a good mode. Now my last clan were like, oh, don't do Countdown because you're gonna get burnt out or whatever. I'm having absolute fun playing Countdown. Countdown is the easiest way to get loot the quickest way besides Summit. Now I'm gonna have gameplay playing over this video, but they're gonna be the easiest way to get you loot. That's how I got my St. Ammos. That's how I got my build here. Half of my build. I'm still waiting on getting the ninja backpack for my build. But other than that, it's going pretty good with me farming. Now, alright. So, so after the Summit and Countdown loot pool, this is how you can target your loot with Summit and Countdown. Basically, what you want to do is go to your world map, and so if you look at your world map, you can see targeted loot through the map. A, DH, these change after 12 hours into the game. You can see what targeted loot drops where. So you can see this is True Patriot is dropping in this section right here. True Patriot is dropping in this section right here, which is absolutely goated because that's the build I'm going to farm. But any activities you do in this area, True Patriot gear would drop in this location for 12 hours. Same with this, same with this. So what this means right here, rifles will drop from this main mission. Main mission will drop gear, body armor, holsters. Main mission will drop backpack, which I actually need to farm later on, which I'll probably do after this. But each main mission, you can see targeted loot on the map to farm which ones you want to get and which ones you want to do. But how you get this view, if you hit up on the D-pad, it will show targeted loot. Now how you select it, and now it will say it will say the loot for other raids, like this one right here, this little stronghold. It will say what the equipment is for this loot. Increased loot location Umbria. That is the main loot. So, countdown. We're going to show targeted loot. We're going to select targeted loot for countdown, and this brings up all the targeted loot from past seasons, from Division, and brand sets, and gear and weapon sets in Division 2. This brings up all the weapon and gear in Division 2. Alright. Summon. Basically the same thing. It's just the same thing. It's just your clearing floors, which I'll have a video of playing over at the end of the thing to where you can see summon and countdown at the same time. Bounties. Bounties are basically an easy way to get XP. As you can see, I did one which is going to reset in 2 days. And then I got all these other bounties that I have to complete. Bounties are going to be an easy way to get EXP when you're just playing Division. Each expansion has their own bounties. So when you play Division 2, New York and Brooklyn have their own bounties. So you'll have to go ahead and visit them and do their own bounties in each of their sections. Now that's just a paid. Now I'm sure there's material grinding methods in Brooklyn and New York. I'm not going to go over those because those are paid versions, and I have the paid versions, but most people are probably not going to have paid versions yet, or are saving their money and getting stuff for, or just starting out, which it's fine, it's whatever. Alright, materials. This is what I recently learned today by getting materials. Alright, materials are going to be the most important thing you can use in Division 2. It's like farming like crystals and stuff from Destiny. Materials are going to be your best friend. I learned today this control point, and this control point. Alright, so if you go to here and you donate resources to the commanding officer at these raid points, you can go around and collect all the equipment. So if you go to this control point officer right here, make sure he's maxed out on resources by donating, by clicking A over donate all. You'll get an active resource control point, active better detection of hostiles on a 20-meter radius. So basically what that means is when you see a box, let's go over for an example. These bags right here that I highlighted, you can see them better. Like this right here, you saw that a little better. Boom, 5 titanium. Now, the best way to do that is to do these 3 areas and to do these up here that have tunnels. So this one right here, so this control point right here, you can go through tunnels and then loot up on your Matorta. That's the best way without having a stacked character that I've learned to do it. Now, with a stacked character, I'll have to make a separate video for that. And there's already a video online of how to mule materials through the stacked character. Now, with that being said, the best way to do it without stacked character, if you're just building a character up, going through control points, maxing them out on resources, plus you'll get a blueprint. You can go through the control point, do a full circle around the control point, and you can collect the materials that way. Now, if there's a material boost on a mission, you can do that as well. You drop some materials, you can replay missions and drop materials. But the best way is to do the control points, get it to max resources on the control points, and go around. I forgot the routes for them. I'll have to look up the routes and do another video on that. But the control points will be your best friend for searching the materials. It's going around searching. Alright, so With that being said, that's all I basically learned in a time span playing. I will be going over my build in another video when I get it fully set up and learn more about builds because I'm still learning about tinkering and all this stuff. So, guys, if you want to see more videos on Division 2 and you want if I've done mistaken anything incorrectly, let me know down in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time when I go live. So yeah, peace guys.